Okay, so I got it. So you should be handing 2 copies of your research report. Sanchita is passing around some examples of some research reports. In the next 30 minutes, we want you guys to take a look at these, to actually go to these and look at it, take notes, because we will be grading them. We will be taking notes of them. And if you are invited to the Sigma Psi conference in November, you'll need your poster to present this. So you need 2 copies of your research report. And these research reports, again, they need the research report cover page, and this cover page needs your mentor's signature. So you need a research poster. So there are 2 ways that you can do the poster. You can either do it on a trifold poster or on a printout. The printout, generally, you can go to your mentor's institution and they'll do it free of cost, free of charge. But if that is not the case and they charge you, do talk to us on an individual basis. But in general, it's free of charge, And so, although you can do it either way, the more acceptable one of the 2 is the printout. It's more professional. Like at the Sigma Psi conference, you see the printout more than the trifold. Trifold tends to be for high school research, high school level type research. So 2 copies of your research report, the cover page, the research poster, and also you will need to hand in 2 copies of all the seminar series write-ups. So all the comments that we've made on the write-ups that you guys turn in via Moodle, you'll have to turn those in with the comments, not with the comments, but keeping in mind what the people grading them have said. So if someone said on your paper commented, your grammatical usage is wrong, do edit your papers. Again, if you have not if you have not completed your online survey, your parents or you, please do so. We sent in an email the link for that. Who has done it? Can you please raise your hand? The second one? Okay. That's less than half of you. You should all have done it by now. 4 copies of your resume. And again, like we discussed last week, all 4 different types of resume. So you're going to submit these in hard copy, meaning personally in a folder, all of these that I just talked about. You'll also be submitting them electronically via Moodle. So on the first link of Moodle, you'll see the link where to hand those in electronically. So all of these are due by September 8th, with the exception of the online survey and for your parents and yourself, which was due already. But please do so ASAP tonight if you can, the surveys. Any questions? Yeah, Desmond? With one is fine. The cover page is just to verify that your mentor has looked over your report, yeah. Yeah? Where do you submit the hard copy? Good question. Dr. Saab will be talking about that in the afternoon. Maybe the office, but he may just reserve a special room for that day. I don't know yet. Okay. So because the file size is too big, it work on Moodle. Dr. Sa will send out an email. He will designate like a specific email address where you submit the posters. Yeah. No, it should be, so generally how people do the posters, they use PowerPoint for it. So yeah, you send a PowerPoint file. That'll be sufficient. Yeah?
Given it's September 18th when we start school, do you bring in stuff before school or after?
Yeah, you can hand them in before school starts, or you can hand them after school, whatever's most convenient for you. Dr. Sa will be talking about the meeting place after you. Other questions? Yeah?
Is there a requirement to follow the research report?
So, if you look at, it should be, they're typically 10 to 15 pages, but we've seen research reports that are like 30 pages long. You know, depending on the nature of your research, like if it's a very graph intensive, you know, statistics or what, it'll be longer. Yeah, but at least 10 pages, no less than 10 pages. So if you look at the research reports that have been going around, you'll see that they're single spaced.
I have a double space.
They're double spaced?
Right.
Okay, so, they can be either single space or double space, but at least 10 pages long. I don't know, Dr. Sa will clarify that later on. Sorry about that. Are there anyone? If you have a question here, any more questions? So, yeah. Yes, so he said, like, what if you presented already? Can you just send it in? So you're sending in, thank you for clarifying that as well. You're also sending in your presentation, the presentation you're doing at the lecture, the seminar, you're sending those in as well. In addition to the PowerPoint form type poster, the one that Eunice was holding up. So those are two different things. So you're sending your PowerPoint presentation, the one you presented, as well as the poster. And
okay, so guys, what you need to do for posters is you go on PowerPoint and then you need to change the size of the poster to, or the one slide to bigger than just an 8.5 by 11. A lot of the posters are something like, you can ask, if you're having it printed at the institution, you can ask what their biggest size is, but a lot of them are like 36 by 36 or something like that, or, you know, you can choose. Yeah, you can choose. The other way, if you don't have access to doing that, is to create a PowerPoint the way you would normally do it, and then try and get it printed out in color, and then go ahead and put those on the poster board that you guys saw, like that she had up the 3-way. So that also looks pretty professional if you don't have access, okay? And then if you have questions, you can let me know, okay?
home, you go to page setup.
I'm going to move forward.
fuzzy, and then you can't tell what you're looking at all. So make sure that there are high resolution pics that are in there. Make sure that all your text is big enough, and make sure that you have bulleted points, okay? So you want to have like, your methods. You can have pictures in your methods, you can have bulleted points, and you probably want to have what they have your background methods. You can do discussion results, discussion, conclusion, and then future work, or you can combine that together. You can have references and acknowledgments at the end. Acknowledgments should also say if you are working in a lab, if there was a funding source for the project itself. So sometimes it has a grant for it. Okay? Any questions? Okay. And then, so, yeah.
Is this so much of the grade piece or anything?
This one is if you get it printed out by your institution. Okay?
But if you're doing the
Yeah.
trifold thing,
If you're doing the trifold thing, I should. What you should do is take your. So for the trifold thing, you can take all this information and put them into PowerPoint slides and make the background like your blue background here, and make the text just like you made your PowerPoint presentation to give here, almost. And then you can have like 1 or 2 PowerPoint slides for introduction, 1 or 2 for methods, a couple for discussion, and then have some pictures for your results and have those printed on a color printer.
so
Okay?
for example, like this would be one slide, right here, this side and slide.
It makes it look almost like this, and it's the next best thing to doing this. Okay?
So another good thing with these, when you're sending them electronically, so for the most current version, you go to design. This is on Moodle, the way to do it, just to go over it with you guys real quick. You go to design and you go to page setup right here. On the 2003 version, you'll see it under file here in the page setup, and the dialog box will pop up. So yeah, and just like a quick side note, for these pictures, right, they take up a lot of space, and when you submit them electronically, they're going to be really big. When you submit them, right before submitting them, you want to compress them as much as you can without reducing the quality of it. And by doing that, you right-click on the picture, you hit Format Picture. Again, this is the newer version. Okay, well, the explanation is on Moodle for the 2003 version. We'll post up the 2007 version on Moodle. It's really easy. It involves right-clicking on the picture, and the dialog box will appear. But yeah, I think we covered what we wanted to say regarding posters.
Yeah, and I think you guys should all make one of these, regardless of whether or not you're printing it out in like presentation form or you're printing it out like this, okay? So try to make one of these big ones, no matter what.
Any questions?